Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. As the price of cryptocurrencies as a whole has dropped dramatically, XRP has followed suit and lost over 13% of its value. More than just a pessimistic market was to blame for the token's decline today, which comes on top of a weekly chart loss of almost 20%. True, on August 17, XRP prices plummeted. On the same day, the court granted the SEC's request for leave to file an interlocutory appeal in its ongoing lawsuit against blockchain company Ripple. In response to Judge Rakoff's victory, Ripple has opposed the SEC's motion to file an interlocutory appeal. Note that as XRP has continued to decline, it has approached critical support levels, attracting whale investors who have begun stockpiling extra units. What's the catch with SBI VC trade of Japan's latest XRP currency lending hiring scheme? Finally, Fox writer Gasparino delivers a scathing assessment of XRP's prospects, arguing that Judge Torres' order concerning Ripple was a joke and shouldn't be seen as a success for the firm. However, the most important question in light of recent developments is whether or not XRP will be certain in the future. Stay with me till the end, with the intent of gaining knowledge. Please view this brand new video at your earliest convenience, if you think this would be something you'd be into. In response to the SEC's expected interlocutory appeal of Judge Annalisa Torres' summary judgment finding, Ripple Labs, a leading blockchain business, has lodged its own response. Letter from seasoned attorney James K., dated August 16. Fillon and Ripple argued that the court should deny the SEC's request for leave to file an interlocutory appeal. There were three main points of the defendants' appeal. First, we've argued that the July 13 summary judgment finding by Judge Torres does not involve a material issue of law. Second, the leading blockchain firm and its leadership argued that the SEC did not provide sufficient evidence to support their position. Thirdly, the SEC's instant appeal would not speed up the resolution of the case, according to Ripple. An interlocutory appeal is filed when a party disagrees with a ruling and wants to challenge it before the whole court. Currently, the SEC's case against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson in the Ripple litigation is still up for discussion. Specifically, the SEC claims that Garlinghouse and Larson were negligent in allowing Ripple to distribute XRP in the manner in which it did. Despite the fact that there are still open issues with the case, the SEC has asked to file an interlocutory appeal. The SEC intends to appeal the judge's judgment concerning Ripple's programmatic sales of XRP and other distributions. Meanwhile, the securities regulator that blocked Ripple from selling XRP to large investors has filed an appeal. Moreover, it will employ XRP despite its lack of security status. The Ripple legal team argued that the SEC should file an appeal after a verdict is issued. According to the SEC, there is significant debate and an attempt to gain permission about a critical legal issue, as seen by the SEC Viterra litigation. The SEC maintains that a disagreement exists amongst courts on the issue of the Ripple effect. As was previously reported, the Terra case has been assigned to Judge Jed Rakoff, who has rejected both Judge Torres' reasoning and the Rippling judgment. However, Judge Rakoff argued that the Howey test does not differentiate between buyers in the same way that Torres did. In light of this ruling, the SEC has asked for permission to launch an interlocutory appeal, and it will rely on the decision as basis for its motion. Fox business reporter Eleanor Tourette discussed the rippling effect of the Judge Rakoff ruling. In his letter, Ripple distinguished between automated sales of XRP and those conducted by terrorists. According to an SEC lawsuit provided by Ripple Labs, the company and its founder Du Chuan promised investors a 19% to 20% return on their money. Judge Torres found in her summary judgment ruling that Ripple did not make any assurances or offers to retail investors during XRP programmatic sales, whereas Terra and its founder ran a public campaign to entice retail institutional investors to buy their crypto assets. The Terra judge seemed to agree with Judge Torres that the sale of digital assets by themselves did not constitute a security offering. It was expected that the crypto community would rally behind XRP in the face of Ripple's objection to the SEC's requests for an interlocutory appeal. John Deaton, an attorney, reacted positively, appreciating the ripple effect. Though he believes the wave's leadership will respond to the request with more convincing arguments, he believes the Judge Corps will reject the SEC's appeal request because Raghavan disputed your logic. Deaton claims that now that the Rakoff ruling is out, Judge Torres will have the opportunity to elaborate on why she reached the conclusion she did by allowing the STC to submit a formal motion. Attorney Jeremy Hogan, in response to the news, has remarked that Ripple presents convincing arguments. If the SEC's interlocutory appeal is successful, he said, Ripple will meet its contractual obligations. Attorney Hogan predicted in front of the 2nd District Court of Appeal that several amicus briefs will be filed in the case, so if you want to be among the first to know about any XRP-related news, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. After XRP dropped from its yearly high of 98 cents, investors and members of the community became alarmed. Despite these concerns, the asset has fallen below key support levels, and addresses have so amassed more tokens. An article published recently by Emotion highlighted this growing trend and highlighted XRP as one of the few cryptocurrencies to exhibit an increase in whale activity despite a general negative trend. Despite the price drop, a study found that whale transactions on the XRP network have resumed. According to the report, buyouts or sell-offs may be to blame for the uptick in whale activity rather than accumulation. Despite the 16.8% drop, it is highly improbable that affluent neighborhoods are being abandoned. The fact that these whales tend to accumulate more tokens during periods of asset depreciation was highlighted. It's worth noting that this increased whale activity began on August 13 after a long period of inactivity. As a result, the number of XRP whale transactions, defined as those worth more than $100,000, has risen to 22 as seen by the sentiment chart. One whale transaction on the network was over $1 million. Crew Analysis, a Bitcoin platform, also provided insights centered on matching analysis and sentiment data. Crew Analysis indicates that from June 2022, XRP has been consistently printing higher lows on the weekly period. The analytical platform highlighted this as evidence of a persistent increase in holdings by institutional investors. Remember how the Cryptocurrency Fundamentals report from last month showed a significant increase in inflows to XRP investment products? To judge by XRP, previously hesitant institutional investors can now safely invest in the asset thanks to the current legal certainty. Another cryptocurrency-focused data analysis site, Phoenix, has made the same claim, saying that XRP is among many assets currently in an accumulation zone. Meanwhile, XRP prices have broken through the 60-cent psychological barrier. The asset is reported to have changed hands for $0.589, a decrease of 2.13% from the previous day and a decrease of 8% from the previous week. Entry locations between $0 and $33.56 per dollar were previously identified by renowned expert Michael Vander Poppy. Coin loan recruitment initiative for XRP and other female-focused cryptocurrencies was recently tweeted about by SBI VC Trading. As suggested by the recruitment effort, the exchange is actively seeking cryptocurrency investors willing to lend some of their coins in exchange for rewards. SBI VC Trade claims this service is designed for long-term cryptocurrency investors and that investors are transferring their coins directly to the company. SBI VC Trade's token issuance and duration-based usage or rental fees are intended for long-term cryptocurrency holders. Despite the Japanese exchange platform's availability of lending services for over 18 cryptocurrencies, the current loan recruitment mainly focuses on 5 assets. Coins like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ripple, and the stablecoin DAI compete with Stellar Lumen's XRP. The submission period will open today at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. The press release states, the deadline to apply is August 31st, and the service period for borrowing funds is September 28th. The announcement further specified that all 5 of the lendable digital assets are vulnerable to a tax of 0.1%. Before the current coin recruitment, SBI VC Trade ran a campaign in favor of XRP. As was previously indicated, the platform hosted an XRP festival during the summer to raise awareness of XRP in Japan. It has been reported that participants' gains from XRP-based leverage trading might reach 100 XRP, thanks to the platform's provision of its contract for different CFD trading suite in addition to the XRP promotion for the spot and futures markets. It's worth noting that Yoshitaka Kitao, chairman of SBI, has previously stated that if XRP prevails in its case, investors can anticipate massive profits. Whether or not XRP will be certain in the future is currently the most pressing issue. In light of recent occurrences, feel free to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so that you may be among the first to find out about the latest XRP developments. In the crypto space, discussions around XRP have continued. The future of the asset was recently discussed by Fox Business correspondent Charles Gasparino. A number of people voiced their disagreement with his decision to downplay the judge and Elisa Torres's XRP ruling. Judge Torres's ruling that XRP is not a security has been met with derision by the cryptocurrency's most vocal critic, Gasparino. He continued by saying that Judge Jed Rakoff had particularly verified this. In the Terra case, Chief Judge Rakoff is in charge. A federal judge disagreed with the argument that church tours were necessary and issued a ruling against them. Gasparini argued that XRP investors who don't have a lot of the cryptocurrency shouldn't see the Torres verdict as a major win for Ripple and XRP. He warned investors not to buy XRP because of the contradictory rulings of the courts. XRP's future is up in the air. A reporter who claims to have 100% accuracy rate said as much. "I'm not sure where XRP is headed," he said. "He can always rely on my reports to back up his claims, and I know from my coverage that there is a lot of inconsistency in the court decisions, so buyers beware." Gasparini stresses that his earlier warnings about the AMC and FN of the assets were correct. After forewarning Evan of a collapse, he saw the AMC token drop dramatically. Therefore, this video has concluded. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. See you soon, bye.